Boys, boys, boys. Okay. One always need to evolve, I reckon. So in the good old days, there's a bogie. Now it will be hooked up. You see, and this is how things went. Very nice. And I thought, you know what? What's the next step up except getting this to be sprung? Now that's the next step up, but we'll get to that later. Let's just concentrate on what we have done now. So Gordon, that makes my wheels, I spoke to him a while ago. I said to him, listen, man, can you give me an axle that is 3 millimeters longer per side? Now remember, we are running bearings inside our frames, like that. All right? So I said, yeah, but what do you want to do? I said to him, well, we want to do this, so let me show you it. Here we go. All right, now this is a prototype. Now with a longer axle, it goes through the bearing, and then we have this. Can you see that the bearing's actually turning now? Now, yes. It's something that's been bugging me all along, because it's one of the features when you look at any piece of rolling stock passing you, you see the bearings turn, man. And it's okay if you have a cap on it, like on the locos. Some of the locos are open, but there's a cap on there, so you can't see nothing. But on these, they're open. And I just think that this is the next step up. Now, we also have a plan. I'm doing a new grain wagon. I will tell you all about that as soon as the first prints come here. But what needs to be done here now is we're going to build and print an island here that connects these two, to which the pivot will now bolt to the chassis. And this is going to be loose. We're going to keep that loose and then print, like in the real one, print and insert there with springs at the bottom, real springs, so that we can actually sprung it. However, there's a couple of problems with that, because number one, strength. These things are heavy and they get handled a lot, so they get pushed down on them and stuff like that. The biggest problem is here on the corners there, to get that strong enough that we can actually slide this up and down without distracting, making this weaker. We don't want that. So yeah. The first prototypes, I'm not going to do it on the grain wagons now. The first thing is just the bearings, but for future reference, we will definitely do that. So what do you think? Pretty nifty, eh? I think a wagon running with bearings is just that extra little bit. Yeah, can you imagine now? Because on this, you can just see the bearings underneath there. And it will just look very, very cool if there's movement there. All right, so that's basically all I wanted to show you. And I am going to be over and out. A nice short video. Please like and subscribe. And you know the story. And then I'll see you in the next one. Okay, goed, tot ziens.